Think you know which fruits are healthy after 60? Think again. I'm Dr. Thomas, and after over 40 years working with aging adults, I've seen how certain fruits, yes, fruits, can silently damage your brain, spike blood sugar, trigger inflammation, and even lead to heart disease, all while hiding behind labels like natural and good for you. The truth is, 90% of seniors are still eating fruit the same way they did in their 30s, and that's a dangerous mistake. In today's video, I'll reveal the 3 most harmful fruits you must avoid, ranked from bad to truly toxic. Then, I'll show you the 3 most powerful fruits you should eat every single day to protect your heart, sharpen your memory, and even improve digestion, all backed by real science. And stay with me until the end because the number 1 worst fruit on this list has been linked to fatty liver and cognitive decline, while the number 1 best fruit might just help reverse memory loss. And chances are, you're not eating it. Let's get started. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. 3 dangerous fruits should be avoided after age 60. 1. Grapes. Sweet but silently dangerous. They seem innocent. A handful here, a small bowl after lunch, or a quick snack while watching TV. Grapes are often praised for their antioxidants, but for seniors over 60, they may be one of the most deceptively harmful fruits you can eat. Beneath their sweet, juicy surface lies a major threat to your blood sugar, your waistline, and even your memory. Here's the truth. Grapes are packed with fructose, a fast-absorbing natural sugar that can spike blood glucose levels within minutes. A single cup of grapes contains over 23 grams of sugar, nearly the same as a small can of cola. But unlike whole fruits with higher fiber content like apples or pears, grapes are nearly fiberless, meaning that sugar rushes directly into your bloodstream. For seniors whose insulin sensitivity typically declines with age, this can lead to sugar crashes, increased belly fat, and an even greater risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Dr. Karen Martinez, a board-certified geriatric nutritionist in Cleveland, warns, grapes are one of those fruits that look healthy on the outside, but can act like candy to the aging metabolism, especially when eaten alone without protein or fat to buffer the sugar. They can quietly sabotage blood sugar control in older adults. This rings true for people like John, a 67-year-old retired firefighter from Ohio. After switching to a healthier, fruit-heavy diet, John began eating grapes daily, believing he was doing the right thing. But within 6 months, his A1C shot up to pre-diabetic levels, and he noticed more fatigue and brain fog. "I never knew fruit could be part of the problem," he says. After cutting grapes and pairing lower sugar fruits with protein, John's energy and focus came back, and so did his peace of mind. And it's not just about sugar. Grapes, unless organic, often rank among the most pesticide-contaminated fruits in the U.S., according to the Environmental Working Group. For seniors with slower detox systems and declining liver efficiency, this chemical load can silently build up and contribute to inflammation, hormone disruption, and even cognitive decline. So, while grapes may look like nature's candy, for seniors over 60, they're more like a sugar-coated trap, charming on the outside but dangerous on the inside. If you've been reaching for them thinking they're a healthy choice, it might be time to rethink your fruit bowl. But grapes aren't the only sweet imposters hiding in your kitchen. The next one might already be sitting in your pantry. And it's even more concentrated, more addictive, and more harmful than you think. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. 2. Dried fruits, tiny, chewy, and surprisingly dangerous. They come in shiny little bags, often labeled all natural, no fat, or good source of fiber. You'll find them in trail mixes, granola bars, and even sprinkled on salads at the local cafe. But for seniors, dried fruits like raisins, dried apricots, figs, and banana chips may be one of the most misleading dangers lurking in your pantry. Here's the unsettling truth. Dried fruit is fruit without water, but all the sugar is left behind, and in some cases, it's even concentrated further with added sweeteners. When water is removed, the natural sugars in fruit become more dense, sticky, and potent. Just a small handful of raisins can have the same sugar as a chocolate bar, with over 25 grams of fast-acting sugar in just a quarter cup. That's more than a senior system can handle in one sitting, especially for those managing prediabetes, insulin resistance, or high blood pressure. What makes it worse is that dried fruits are often treated with sulfites, a preservative used to maintain color and shelf life. Dr. Eleanor Green, a clinical dietitian specializing in senior nutrition in Colorado, warns sulfites are a known irritant, and in older adults, they've been linked to headaches, joint pain, even breathing issues, especially in those with asthma or weakened detox systems. Let's talk about Marjorie, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Arizona. She loved snacking on dried apricots, thinking they were healthier than cookies. But over time, she started feeling bloated, tired, and noticed sharp sugar crashes after meals. Her doctor discovered that her blood sugar was swinging wildly. "I thought I was doing the right thing," Marjorie says, "but those little fruits were hurting me more than helping." After cutting them out and switching to fresh, water-rich fruits, she felt clearer, lighter, and more energized. Unlike fresh fruit, dried fruits don't fill you up, so they're incredibly easy to overeat. And when you do, you're flooding your system with sugar and triggering inflammation, a key driver of joint pain, heart disease, and even cognitive decline in older adults. They may be marketed as healthy, but don't be fooled. Dried fruits are nature's sugar bombs in disguise, and your body after 60 simply isn't built to handle that kind of overload. But even if you skip the dried fruits, there's one sugary mistake many seniors make every single morning, and it's poured right into a glass. What's worse, it's often labeled as 100% healthy, yet it's silently wrecking your liver and your brain. Let's talk about it next. 3. Fruit juice, the morning ritual that's silently damaging senior health. It's the image we've all grown up with. A bright morning, a glass of orange juice on the breakfast table, and the belief that it's the healthiest way to start the day. But for seniors over 60, that glass of juice, even if it says 100% real fruit, could be quietly fueling fatty liver, cognitive decline, and heart disease. Here's why. Fruit juice is not fruit. It's what's left when you strip away the fiber, pulp, and skin, the very parts that help slow down sugar absorption. What you're left with is a high-sugar, low-fiber liquid that spikes blood sugar like soda. In fact, an 8-ounce glass of orange juice contains up to 26 grams of sugar, the same as 6 teaspoons, and without any fiber to buffer it, your blood glucose shoots up fast and hard. That's dangerous at any age, but especially after 60 when your metabolism slows and your insulin sensitivity weakens. Dr. Alan Weiss, a geriatric physician with over 30 years of experience in Florida, explains, drinking fruit juice regularly can cause blood sugar instability, fat accumulation in the liver, and even increase your risk of memory loss. It's like giving your body a sugar bomb without warning. That's exactly what happened to Helen, a 69-year-old widow from North Carolina. She began drinking heart-healthy pomegranate and orange juice every morning, thinking it would give her energy and antioxidants. But over the months, she noticed her belly growing, her energy crashing mid-morning, and her doctor warned of early signs of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. "I felt betrayed," Helen says. I thought I was doing the right thing, but I was drinking sugar thinking it was wellness. The problem is that fruit juice lacks the fullness and nutrients of whole fruit. It doesn't satisfy hunger, it doesn't slow digestion, and most importantly, it bypasses the natural checks that help seniors avoid sugar overload. Worse still, regular juice consumption has been linked to higher triglycerides, inflammation, and an increased risk of Alzheimer's, according to a 2019 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. So before you pour another glass tomorrow morning, ask yourself, is this really nourishing me? Or just masking itself as health while draining my energy and clarity? The truth is, not all fruits are bad for seniors. In fact, some can sharpen your mind, strengthen your heart, and even protect your bones, if you know which ones to eat daily. In the next section, we'll reveal the top 3 fruits you absolutely must eat after 60. And one of them may surprise you. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now let's keep going with point number 4. 3 types of fruits you should eat every day. Good for the health of the elderly. 1. Blueberries, the tiny fruit that guards your brain and body. They may be small, but they carry the strength of 1,000 shields. For seniors, blueberries are more than just a sweet treat. They're a powerful form of protection, especially for the brain and heart. And if you're over 60, this one tiny fruit could be one of the smartest daily habits you adopt for aging well. What makes blueberries special isn't just their taste, it's what's inside. A rich store of anthocyanins, deep blue pigments that are some of the most potent antioxidants found in nature. These compounds don't just fight off free radicals. They reduce inflammation, protect blood vessels, and enhance memory and cognition in ways that modern medicine is only beginning to fully understand. Dr. Olivia Myers, a neurologist at Johns Hopkins specializing in age-related cognitive decline, explains, blueberries have been shown to improve communication between brain cells, reduce oxidative stress, and enhance neuroplasticity. In older adults, this can literally help slow or even reverse some types of memory loss. One study published in Nutrients in 2023 followed a group of older adults aged 65-80 who ate just 1/2 cup of blueberries per day for 6 months. The results were stunning. 26% improvement in short-term memory, faster processing speed, and reduced signs of brain aging on MRI scans. That's not a supplement. That's real food, working real miracles. Take Edna, a 75-year-old widow from Michigan who began adding blueberries to her breakfast every day. She used to forget where she left her keys or whether she took her blood pressure pills. After a few months, not only did her memory feel sharper, but her energy improved too. I thought brain fog was just part of getting older, she said, but now I feel clearer, lighter, like I got part of myself back. Beyond the brain, blueberries also support heart health. They help lower blood pressure, improve cholesterol ratios, and protect arterial walls. For older adults, especially those with a family history of stroke or heart disease, this little fruit could mean the difference between independence and hospital visits. Fresh or frozen, blended or by the handful, blueberries are the kind of daily ritual your body will thank you for. But blueberries aren't the only fruit with healing power. In fact, the next one is creamy, green, and often misunderstood, yet it may be your strongest ally in fighting fatigue and protecting your heart. Let's talk about it next. 2. Avocado, the creamy fruit that fights fatigue, protects the heart, and nourishes aging bodies. It's not your typical fruit. It doesn't taste sweet. It doesn't come in a fruit salad. And for many seniors, it's still a mystery on the grocery shelf. But if you're over 60, adding avocado to your daily plate might be one of the most powerful and underappreciated choices you can make for your long-term health. Avocados are often mistaken for a guilty pleasure because of their creamy texture and fat content. But that's exactly why they're so important. This unique fruit is packed with monounsaturated fats, the same heart healthy fats found in olive oil, which help lower LDL, bad cholesterol, raise HDL, good cholesterol, and support healthy blood pressure. And unlike sugary fruits that spike your glucose, avocado actually helps stabilize blood sugar, making it ideal for older adults managing diabetes or insulin resistance. Dr. James Porter, a cardiologist at the Cleveland Clinic, has been recommending avocado to his senior patients for over a decade. Avocados provide the kind of fats that protect arteries and nourish the brain, he explains. But even more importantly, for older adults, they're also full of key micronutrients that are often missing after 60. What kind of nutrients? One half of an avocado gives you nearly 20 essential vitamins and minerals, including potassium, which helps control blood pressure, vitamin K, which supports bone strength and prevents fractures, vitamin E, a potent antioxidant for brain health, and folate, critical for cell repair. Plus, avocados are incredibly high in fiber, which improves digestion, prevents constipation, and supports gut health, something many seniors silently struggle with. Consider the story of Robert, a 73-year-old veteran from Texas. After a heart scare, his doctor recommended cutting back on red meat and fried food, but Robert found himself constantly hungry and low on energy. I felt like I was giving everything up, he shared. That changed when his daughter suggested adding half an avocado to his daily meals, mashed into toast in the morning or sliced into salads at dinner. Within weeks, Robert's energy returned, his blood pressure dropped by 10 points, and he no longer had midday crashes. It didn't feel like a diet. It just felt like I was feeding my body something it actually needed, he said. Unlike many fruits that give a quick sugar rush and fade, avocado provides lasting nourishment, especially for the aging heart, brain, and digestive system. It's gentle on the stomach, easy to chew, and incredibly versatile, from guacamole to smoothies to simply enjoyed with a pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of lemon. And here's the best part: eating avocado daily may also support better memory and mood, thanks to its natural fats and antioxidants that help reduce brain inflammation, one of the silent drivers of cognitive decline in seniors. If you've ever wondered how to eat smarter after 60 without sacrificing satisfaction, start with this one fruit. It's not flashy, but it's functional, and it may be the missing link between fatigue and vitality. But if avocado is the fruit that nourishes from the inside out, the next one is nature's daily multivitamin. Crunchy, refreshing, and packed with compounds that detox your body and protect your gut. Let's uncover its secret next. 3. Apples, the humble fruit that quietly heals you from the inside out. It's one of the simplest fruits on the shelf. No exotic name, no tropical flair, no trendy buzz, just a crisp, familiar apple. But behind its ordinary appearance lies an extraordinary ally for senior health. And if you're over 60, eating an apple a day isn't just a catchy saying, it's a prescription for longevity, digestion, and heart protection. Apples are a rare combination of soluble and insoluble fiber, and one of the most important compounds they contain is pectin, a soluble fiber that forms a gel-like substance in your gut, helping to lower LDL cholesterol, stabilize blood sugar, and feed the good bacteria that support digestion and immunity. For seniors, this means a natural way to fight constipation, reduce inflammation, and improve nutrient absorption, all through one simple fruit. But that's not all. Apples also contain quercetin, a powerful antioxidant that protects brain cells from oxidative damage. A long-term study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2020 found that older adults who regularly consumed apples had a lower risk of stroke, slower cognitive decline, and improved vascular health over a 10-year period. That's not hype. That's real science showing real results. Dr. Susan Kaplan, a respected internal medicine specialist in New York, says the pectin in apples acts like a sponge in your digestive system. It grabs cholesterol, toxins, and excess sugars and helps your body remove them gently. For older adults, that means cleaner arteries, steadier energy, and better gut health. For Frank, a 78-year-old Korean War veteran from Oregon, the difference was dramatic. He had struggled with sluggish digestion, uncomfortable bloating, and mild memory lapses. After his daughter, a nurse, suggested adding a daily apple to his routine, Frank swapped his afternoon pastry for a crisp Fuji apple. Within weeks, his digestion improved, he felt lighter after meals, and his doctor even noted a modest drop in cholesterol. I didn't expect much, Frank said, but it's amazing what a small habit can do when you stick with it. Apples are affordable, portable, and come in dozens of varieties, each offering unique combinations of flavor and nutrients. Just make sure to eat the skin, where much of the fiber and antioxidants live, and whenever possible, choose organic to reduce exposure to pesticide residue. So next time you walk past that pile of apples at the grocery store, don't overlook it. Pick one up and remember, this isn't just a snack. It's a daily act of prevention, healing, and strength for your aging body. But what happens when you combine these fruits, blueberries, avocados, and apples, into a weekly routine? You may unlock something powerful, a natural rhythm of energy, clarity, and vitality that feels like turning the clock back. Let's now look at how to build a simple daily fruit ritual that keeps your heart strong and your mind sharp, one bite at a time. What you choose to eat after 60 could shape the rest of your life. If there's one lesson I hope you take away from this video, it's this. After 60, food is no longer just fuel. It's information. Every bite you take sends a message to your body. It either tells your cells to fight inflammation, build resilience, and stay strong, or it tells them to break down, age faster, and lose function. The truth is, many seniors still live by old beliefs about food. We grew up thinking fruit was always good, meat was always protein, and a little sugar never hurt anyone. But now, science and the experience of millions of aging adults tells a different story. Our bodies change, our needs change, and what we once tolerated in our 30s, we can no longer afford to ignore in our 60s, 70s, or 80s. But this isn't about fear. It's about empowerment. You now know which fruits and meats can quietly sabotage your health. And more importantly, you've learned which ones can nourish your mind, protect your heart, and help you age with strength, dignity, and clarity. Remember Edna, Harold, and Dolores? They didn't need a miracle drug. They just made smarter choices. Small, consistent changes that added up to big results. And you can do the same. Whether it's swapping grapes for blueberries, adding half an avocado to breakfast, or saying no to processed deli meat and yes to grass-fed lamb, these choices matter more now than ever before. And let me say this plainly, it is never too late to change. Your body, even in your 70s or 80s, is still capable of healing, adapting, and improving if you give it the right tools. Food is one of those tools, and so is knowledge. Today, you have both. So next time you open the fridge or sit down for a meal, ask yourself a powerful question. Is this food helping me live longer, think clearer, and feel better? Or is it quietly holding me back? That one question can change everything. I'm Dr. Thomas, and I want to thank you for taking your health seriously. Keep learning, keep questioning, and most of all, keep choosing life, one smart bite at a time. If this video helped you, share it with someone you care about. And if you'd like more practical science-backed tips for aging vibrantly, don't forget to subscribe. Stay strong, stay wise, and I'll see you in the next video. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.